Let's look at how your dog fits into his social group. The quality of that integration matters. In broad terms, emotionally positive interaction should be about 80% of the time. Conflicts, ideally under 20%, and never involving aggression. Listen, a brief note about fear. It can appear even in healthy relationships. A dropped object, a too enthusiastic greeting, small everyday things. However, deliberately scaring your dog, banging a newspaper, throwing a bottle next to where he is, hitting the door with a bottle is not a healthy solution. Many people try it thinking that will make his dog listen, but it actually harms his emotional well-being and damages your bond. In contrast, dogs progress far more when we support them with social scaffolding, helping them cognitively and emotionally. That leads us to your role as your dog's guide. You set boundaries and make decisions, but ultimately these choices must serve your dog's well-being. The real purpose of educating your dog should be to give him autonomy. When your dog can make good decisions on his own, socially appropriate and safe ones, we should encourage that. If your dog is able to choose correctly, then you do not need to decide for him. And when you do need to set a boundary or ask for something specific, it should not be random or just because. It should be what is truly best for your dog. It's important understanding this before we talk about affection, which truly is the base of your relationship. But if that relationship is emotionally tense or unstable, your social scaffolding won't work. We need to be able to stay connected to our dog during the moments he needs to manage something, so we can actually help him. And very often, it's exactly in those moments when he disconnects completely from us to focus only on what's happening. That's when you feel that your dog is not listening to you. You feel powerless because you need to coordinate with your dog. This means being able to adapt to each other's behavior, to do what your dog really needs to move forward in the right direction. So here is where your communication code comes in, to let your dog know whether he's on the right track or not, by coordinating with him and giving him guidance so he knows what to do and how well he's doing it. You can take him by the hand. Autonomy is the goal, but it's not always the path. You need to connect with your dog. Use communication to show him when he's doing well or not. Guide him toward what he should do and reconnect emotionally. Communication with your dog is at the very heart of your relationship. In fact, your relationship stands on communication. When communication fails, the relationship fails. We communicate every single day of the year. And there are many ways we can work on this. And I've thought a lot about which exercise to give you here so you can start right now. Because there are so many beautiful things that you can do, like empathy games, bonding space, playing space, calming space, share cooperated activities. All of these help you build a clear, simple system of communication and coordination. But I wanted this free resource to be something very easy and fun to do, something that you can really do now. That's what I chose, the treasure hunting. With it, we will start working on your dog's mental focus, his objectives, and your coordination together. So when your dog is focused on something else with his mental objective, like running out the door because he wants to sniff outside, that is his mental goal, we can start building a new pattern. When my human says something interesting is going to happen now. So Christina says here, and I have to look. Do you see the connection with everything we've talked about? We want your dog to be able to connect with you even when his mind is elsewhere. That's the goal. The treasure hunting. If you have an interactive toy, perfect. We do not want balls that roll and overexcite our dogs. It will help your dog to solve problems and support both his cognitive and emotional development. If your dog has never used one, you can show him first. Take, for example, an empty roll of paper, and if your dog doesn't eat it, put some food inside and close it. From there, you can make it as easy or as challenging as your dog needs, step by step, of course. Once your dog gets the idea, you can help him a bit with your hand if needed, and he will understand it quickly. Then hide the toy somewhere around the house, behind a door, on a low shelf that he can reach safely, or in the garden. Give him a cue like moon, fine. If your dog already knows how to sit and wait, you can ask for that before sharing. Moon, wait, fine. When searching, your dog might look at you for some help. Give him small hints without making him dependent on you. You're practicing coordination, plus the communication. When he finds it, ask for a sit. If he knows it, and wait before giving the cue to grab it. If you don't have interactive toys yet and want to start today, you can use simple hide small pieces of fur around the house, even the toy. And if your dog doesn't know wait, sit, don't worry, because over the next few days you will be getting more emails with simple exercises to help you with that. With this simple game, you are already working on communication, coordination, self-control, problem resolution, and so much more. It's a super easy activity that can really help both of you. So you hide whatever you want to hide. First, you have to show your dog. If your dog knows how to sit and how to wait, you will say moon, wait, then fine. If he doesn't, you will have to go some step backwards and just teach him how to use the toy. With your hands, you show him, your dog is going to learn. And then you hide it and you ask him to go for it. Remember, the training, be happy.